So I just put a post out on Facebook and Instagram about Ask Me Anything, and a guy came back and said, I'd love to be able to know how to earn over $10,000 with my online business. So I replied back and I said, well, how much are you making right now? And he said, nothing. And so what I want to do right now is I want to walk you through the steps from how to go from starting from scratch, zilch, nada, nothing, to be able to earn over $10,000 a month with your online business. Hi, I'm Chris Dufay, and I help you build the body, the business, and the life that you love. Now, earning six figures or $100,000 a year or $10,000 a month really seems to be some magical number, and it's all good. But if I was sitting across from you right now and said, hey, how much money do you really want to earn? And you say, I want to earn $10,000 a month. And you go, that's fantastic, but is it really? Is it giving what you really want? So the first thing I actually really recommend is you to sit down and figure out how much does your perfect life cost. So what you can do is figure out how much is your kids' schooling cost? What about charity? What about your food? What about gym memberships? What about all your housing? What about investments? What about all the different things that you're going to be paying for in your perfect life? Figure out how much that's going to actually cost you over a 12-month period. So then you know exactly to the dollar how much you want to be earning. So it actually has some real essence. So it's actually going to be motivating because you know what it's going to give you as well. Now that's a bit of a side tangent, but let's go through what it is that you really need to be able to do to build from scratch to 10K a month. Now you might think this is completely BS or too good to be true, and I don't blame you at all. That's why I want to show you what the real people are being able to do. Callum, for example, was able to do $39,000 with getting started in just 2 days of sales. Dan was able to do $12,500 in just 1 day, and we moved into a $210,000 business model with 22 hours of work because he's actually a full-time uni student. Peter, which I absolutely love, was able to do 10K just being able to get started, but more importantly, now he's gone from working 7 days a week with his business, now he's able to have 2 free days a week, where we agreed one of those days from waking up to going to bed is 100% about spending quality time with his family. Because let's be perfectly honest, it's not about the money, it's about what the money can give you as well. Then there's Aaron, which was able to do $82,000 last month. And then to Morley, which just getting started not that long ago, has now broken the 10K a month mark really quickly with his online coaching business. Now, I totally get it. If this feels like a massive mountain for you to scale from the position that you're in now to being able to have an online business that does over 10K a month, I get it. This was the exact same position I was in just a few years ago when I was a face-to-face personal trainer working in Dubai. Like from the outside looking in, I was successful. I was charging a premium at a full book of clients and I had trainers working for me, but I felt stuck. I wanted to be able to live and work around the world. I wanted to be able to earn more, and I wanted to be able to help more people with my passion of health and fitness as well. You will be paid in direct proportion to the amount of value you deliver according to the marketplace, which really means in plain English, you need to give. You need to give more. You need to be able to give value to people. You need to be able to give your absolute best out. Let's say, for example, you're going to be producing content. Maybe you're shooting videos. Maybe you're doing stuff on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. You're essentially putting a message out to be able to help people. And what I hear so much of the time is, well, how much do I give away, Chris? I don't want to give too much because if I give too much, then they won't sign on as my clients. They won't buy my products or programs. That is BS. That's baloney. That's not what happens. You need to be able to give your absolute best, because for 2 reasons why I want this to happen. One, it makes you actually become better. It makes you be able to learn more, get more experience, get more expertise, so you're able to level up, and then you can give more again, and then you just keep getting better and better. But it's also because you really are not just selling information. This isn't, we've gone through the days that it's just about giving more information away. People can Google absolutely bloody everything right now. The thing is, people are really wanting help. They want customization. They want to be able to have exactly what they need when they need it. That's what's really coming about to your products, programs, and your services. So give absolutely everything away. Give the content. Make sure that you can be seen as the authority, as the answer to your potential clients and customers. And this so perfectly goes into step number 2, and that is you have to invest in yourself. For you to become better, for you to be able to give more, you have to be able to give from a full cup. And that means investing in yourself. And this is obviously as an expertise side of things. Do you actually have the skills to best give your customers and clients what they need to get the results that they need? Because if you don't, go back to step number 1, actually get the skills, actually get what's needed to be able to give them. This isn't about faking it and making it. This is about having what you need and putting it into the vehicle that is your online business, and being able to put that message that is what you can do to help your potential customers and clients to be able to then actually make that happen. And then there's the third factor, and I see this as models and mindset. So let's just talk about mindset to start off with. Now, there's a lot of people saying, like with the secret and kind of manifestation, and you can just make things happen if you think about it a lot. Okay, this is mindset. A big part of what I see as mindset is more about, okay, do you actually believe that you can create the business that you want? Can you actually see it and make sure that you know what it is that you need to be able to do? Because then it goes into the models, and this is what I want to talk about more in this episode. Do you actually have the business model to be able to earn over $10,000 a month with your online business? Now, let's just say, for example, you're an online personal trainer. Now, if you're selling a one-on-one online coaching program, let's say you're charging $300 a month for a client. Now, if you get 40 clients, which isn't that many, you're going to be able to earn the amount of money that you want. Now, let's say, for example, you're selling a supplement. You're selling a supplement for $49. Now, for you to earn over $10,000, and I'm going to say not just revenue, I'm going to say you want to earn, actually have $10,000 coming into your bank account, so you want profit $10,000. Do you know how many units of that $49 supplement you have to sell to be able to have $10,000 of profit coming into your bank account? Because you need to know the numbers. So this is the model side of things. So right now you need to actually figure out and reverse engineer. Okay, I want X amount of money coming into my bank account each month. What does actually have to happen for you to be able to have that work? So what's the model side of things? If you're selling a service, breakdown. How many clients, how many customers do you have to bring on? How many you have to retain? What are your price points that you're going to be selling at? Then if you're selling a product, a program, how many of those programs or products do you actually have to be selling on a per week, per month basis? So then you know exactly what it is that you need to be able to do. Because so many people are thinking, oh, okay, let's say I just need to be able to sell 3 products a day to be able to make that happen. Well, do you know what's needed to sell 3 products a day? Maybe that's 100 opt-ins a day that you need, and that's with world-class marketing, copywriting, sales techniques, and having the plethora of the engine that is your online business working together to really make that happen. And this is where your life can be so much better when you just have the models in place. So to wrap this up, really importantly, law of income. Are you giving enough? Are you actually giving enough? Because are you attracting people? Are people seeing you as the authority? Are seeing you as the person that they need to go to be able to solve the problem that you're solving? Then investing in yourself, making sure you actually have the skills to have what it is that you need to be able to do. And this is the skills to be able to actually give your clients what they need, or to create the products and services to give your customers what they need. And it's the skills to actually build your business. Because do you have the skills in copywriting? Do you have the skills with sales automation? Do you have the skills with all the other things that you most likely are going to need to do when first starting? Because remember, we're talking about getting from 0 to 10,000 a month. That means you're going to wear all the different hats. You're going to be doing all the different types of jobs and spinning those plates in your business to get this up and running, because it's most likely you're not going to be able to hire a complete team of people and start divvying all this work out. So you need the skills to be able to do that. You need to know what it is, those tools to get that job done. And then you need the models. You need the business model in place to know the numbers, to know what it is that you need to be able to do. Because if you just follow those 3 things right now, this is going to give you the foundation to go from 0 to 10,000 a month. Because what I want you to do, I want you to actually take action. Now, if you actually go through, do the homework, do the work that I've taken you through right now, and comment below, what questions do you have when it comes to you launching your business or growing your online business? Then I'm going to reply to each and every one. And in the future episodes, we're going to break this down. We're going to break this down into how do you attract customers. We're going to break this down in how do you actually create the programs and deliver what it is. We're going to break down how do you actually do the sales of it as well. So I want to give you the actual steps, because as I go through this with my online businesses, I'm learning, I'm making mistakes all the time, and I want to make sure you avoid those mistakes and I can give you what is literally working right now. So I'm looking forward to seeing your comments, replying back to you, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.